Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, young Riaz. Woo! It's been a long time. How many weeks has it been since I went live? Like live. Actually, it's been months since I actually did a live stream that was even an hour long, right? When's the last time, you guys? It's been a while. So, as promised, I'm going to do part two to reviewing. And as a matter of fact, well, I'm not going to drop the link yet because I got a lot to talk about. And I'm good morning, Legs for Life. And I'm not gonna drag this out, but I'm not gonna rush. Y'all know how I normally say, well, y'all know I got things to do. I ain't got time. Well, guess what? I got time today, honey. I got time today. I got a lot of shout outs. I got some explanations. Um, Not apologies, but some explanations. And I've got a public service announcements for the new people. Okay. Um, So yeah, I'm not rushing this at all. I do have things to do as we all do, honey. So I thought I'd wake it on up early in the morning and we're going to go through some things. Before I get to reviewing Priscilla's video, and when I get to reviewing Priscilla's video, then I will let you guys come up. I'm going to do open panel. I've never done this before. I've never left my panels unattended. But because I do have some things to do, I might, if I open the panel today, I'm glad you're good, sweetheart. If I open the panel today, I might just put somebody in charge to run the panel just so we could keep the show going because my time is as usual limited. Okay. So before we get to Priscilla, last night, let's talk about last night, honey. Last night, y'all know how I moved through the spaces. Last night I visited a channel. And I keep on saying new channels. You guys, this channel is not new. But he's new to me. So I want to send a shout out to the brother named Officer Pillsbury. If y'all are not subscribed, oh my God, he is very funny. As a matter of fact, and I like him. Now, y'all know if y'all can deal with me, y'all can deal with a little bit of cussing because nobody cuss more than mahogany. Good morning, make this go viral. Good morning, sweet sis. Good to see you. I was watching one of your shows a couple of days ago, and well, I watched a few of your shows, but last week. But girl, I applied for I'm talking to you about it because I know you read all the YouTube regs and stuff like that. But girl, they denied my monetization, and I'm not even sure why. I have really cleaned up this channel a lot. I tried not to beef. Last night I did. Roquisha came out last night. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, Roquisha came out last night. But you know what? We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna come to your channel and we'll talk about it over there. I like to share the things that you share over here because I think you give a lot of good information. They said, let me see if I can go back to that email. What did they say? Let me go back. It takes a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna look. I got so many tabs up, girl. Hold on. YouTube. Go to my channel. And let me, view channel. I think it's customized channel. Almost there, you guys. Hold on. Let me see what that, and I'm going to hit earn money. It says your channel, duh, my channel is not earning money right now. It said, it says content is not clearly, but I don't steal nobody's content. It said content is not clearly an original creation of this channel. And maybe have been repurposed for another source without adding significant original commentary. But I do commentary. The one that they told me, and I took it down already. The one specific, it was one video specific that they told me about, and it was a good video. It was a clean video. I was super nice. It was when Mr. Fantastic went to visit Kendra G. And I know a lot of people made fun of him, but I thought it was kind of all right. I mean, if he's single and he wants to meet somebody, that's all I said. And I shared the video but not very long, and I did some commentary on it. But they said, I think MTGB, I think that I did not. Maybe I feel like I didn't play hardly that much of the video, but maybe I didn't stay up there with the video. I dropped down for a minute and let the video play, so maybe that's why. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, a lot of people call it. What do they call it? What do you call it? Just giving commentary? What you call it when you reaction? It was a reaction video, which I don't do too much of, so it just kind of threw me for a loop, you know. But you tell me about it if you're still here, and I'm going to go ahead and finish telling y'all what I was telling y'all about. So this morning, make it go viral. We're talking about Princella. If you're not subscribed, there's a lady named Lotus Flower. With her, I like to just watch her. I watch her a lot from the clouds, but I've known of her for quite a while. Her other name is Dee Ramsey, but basically, I had been watching, and I don't get into, like, especially if I don't know people. I know that she was over there kind of dragging several people, and I don't know those ladies. So being that I don't know them, I don't have nothing to say about it. However, Princella was one that when she came over here, because the space doesn't have a whole lot of women, and even though I did disagree, especially her comments about boys in particular and men being incapable of love, I'm one of those people. I'm kind of like live and let live. Let me hear her out. Let me see what she has to say. Because even though she said those things, I've also heard her said things that made sense, and she had some good points. I don't agree with nobody 100%. So anyway, but Lotus Flower played a video, y'all, that was so disturbing. And I am going to share it. If I have to take it down, y'all, I will take it down, but I'm going to share that with y'all. I have been on this platform for 10 years, and I can honestly tell y'all I have only unsubscribed from 2 people on this platform, and both people I had beef with. I don't, and let me tell you something, because I really love the art of content creation. If you guys don't know that about me, that's a public service announcement too. If you don't know that about me, I need for y'all to understand that Mahogany Roots, I'm more of an artist anyway. And so I can get mad with somebody. Even when I beef with somebody, I can still stay subscribed. I can still show support to some degree, depending on what the situation was. And the 2 people I subscribed from, both were very disrespectful to me. So that's what it is. You can't get on your platform and call me all kind of bees and hoes and think that, because I'm not going to be fake. Once you cross the line, that's it. I can't mess with you no more. A lot of people do that and all this, I can't get down like that. Now, if I cuss you out, I'll give you an example, because I have gotten into it with a few people on here in the past. It was a young lady. I hate to keep on bringing her up because we're okay right now. Because she did, I actually went over to her show and apologized for, the way things went down, and she accepted it, and she apologized, and so everything's cool. Like once we say some stuff is squashed. I'm not the type of person to keep on bringing it up 2, 3, 4, 5 years later. That's not me. But I'll use Sweet Life of Atara as an example. We got into a little something about something that she reported that I felt was not true. A few things. That's fine. She saw it as just her doing commentary and reporting the news. And I just explained to her that, there's always 2 sides to a story. And she was like, yeah, that's true. So we deaded it. Guess what? I'm subscribed to her. I don't even think I unsubscribed. I never did unsubscribe. So I'm just trying to tell you guys the type of person I am. This is just an app. This is just another platform like TikTok or anything else. And there is none of you that I have anything against to where I don't want to support you. Now, there's some of you that don't, and it's okay. That's the thing. Everybody is not for everybody. I realized I started this platform kind of in the hyper religious Hebrew Israelite conscious community type thing going on. And even on Facebook, I had that religious kind of background. And I know, people told me, hey, I like you, but, the cursing and stuff, this bothers me, that bothers me. And all that I ask is that when I'm doing certain type of live streams like that, maybe you just don't watch those live streams. But if you feel that my content is for you, by all means, you're free to go. And I'm telling you, I will not have no hard feelings. I am not um, uh, in judgment of anybody. You have the right, you pay your bill, honey. You have the right to watch what you want to watch. And I feel like people should watch things where they feel they get some kind of value. And that's why I do try to give y'all value. It wasn't until recently, right, last year, when I had the first surgery and when I started going through all these health problems, that I stopped coming on camera. And I told y'all that. But for the longest times, I was one of the only women that we doing the public service announcements, because I have to let people know the history, honey, of Mahogany Roots and MJ. But I was one of the only ones. I'm not talking about in all the sectors, but in this sector here, quote unquote manosphere adjacent sector with the females, I was one of the only ones to cam up. So we need to get some things clear. See, a lot of people think they know me and they don't know me. Now, last night I visited the brother, and I will be dropping his link. His name is Pillsbury. I visited his channel because I heard he had things going, honey. He was shaking. He had things popping. So I visited. You know, Mahogany I like to get a little pop. And last night I was called a clout chaser. Now I'm gonna tell y'all good morning. Good morning, y'all. I'm gonna give me a second. I'm gonna come back to y'all. Let me tell y'all why this is so funny. If anything, I run away from clout. I don't like a lot of people up in my face. Which is why I don't, and I'm not talking about y'all. That's not what I mean. I'll explain it. Just give me a chance. If I was a clout chaser, the way some of these people are on this YouTube app, I would have somebody's name in the title every goddamn day, the way they do. I'd be going to channels that are way bigger than me. Most of the time, I spend more time with the brand new. When I see a content creator that has less than 100 subscribers, they're more likely to get me over there every day than anybody else. Ding, 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 ding. And if you don't believe me, you ask around, ask some of the people that have been here a long time that have watched it, like Sheila E. Because we used to do that we did that for a long time, just going to the brothers and sisters channels that were getting started. And for the most part, that's who I share. Every once in a while, I'll share a large YouTuber. I don't have anything against large YouTubers, that's motivation for us, right? But typically, I share smaller content creators and people that I want to see grow. If I do share a large content creator on my community tab, it's because I feel like they put out some good information or something funny. Y'all know I like to laugh. But last night, honey, I was called a clout chaser. And I'm thinking, excuse me? Nobody knows you, ma'am. Nobody knows you. So if I'm going to chase clout, honey, I want somebody with a name. But I know she didn't know what she was talking about. Like a lot of people don't know what they're talking about when they talk about Mahogany Roots. But see, it's my job to educate the new people that want to speak my name. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, let me look at y'all and say hello, because a few of y'all came in and I didn't get to say nothing to you. Hey, sweet thumb, honey. Good to see you. Good morning. Y'all sit back, relax. Mahogany I'm not necessarily talking shit, but I am going to break some things down, and then we're going to get into this Priscilla video. Says they don't like when critters put up other people's videos. Is the real reason reaction videos are very borderline. They don't want to reward people for other, and I 100% agree. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't know if she's still here. I hope you're still here, Sweet Pea. I 100%. I remember when the whole Kevin Samuels craze came out, and it was, oh my God, when I tell you, it was just reaction to Kevin Samuels. People were clout chasing, and it was kind of sick. I didn't care for Kevin. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't care for his content. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't believe I know it wasn't authentic. I was around but when he got his humble beginnings, and yes, people can change, but they can't change their experiences overnight. One minute you're selling perfume or cologne or whatever and clothes, and then the next minute you giving men advice about, are you giving women advice? And you didn't really like women, and it was just too much. It was just too much. And then you get these people. Now you want to talk about a clout chase? That was a clout chase. All these people, all of a sudden, team Kevin, excuse me, team, yeah, Kevin. And then the next thing you know, but you look 2 years ago, they didn't have shit. They didn't even want to be on the panel with the brother. So, like I said, that was a true clout chase. That's clout chasing. But yeah, all these people reacting to Kevin Samuels, and these were people that said they didn't even like him a couple years back. So I completely understood. I mean, it flooded the internet. You could almost not find nothing else within the first year after his passing. And I'll just say, I'll say that, leave that respectfully. Because like I said, mahogany can separate content, which I feel is a type of artwork, from the person. Okay. And I always ask y'all to do that. I always ask y'all never to get personal, feel some type of way. We don't know each other. 9 times out of 10, if most of us that are normal, I don't know, because some of these people are a little strange, but 9 times out of 10, if we met each other, most of us wouldn't even have a problem with each other. And that's the truth. That's how I feel. Okay. But yeah, I agree with that. That's why I don't do it very much. And I remember when it really became popular, like reacting maybe 6 years ago or so. I never got into it, but I do it every once in a while. Now, let me see what the pretty lady says. She said, if you do use someone's content, the proper way is to edit portion of their video and give commentary, not pulling up their channel and replaying their content on yours. Right. But not to make excuses, but it literally, like I said, I took the video down. I think I even deleted it. I don't think I shared not even 60 seconds of that video, but that's all it takes. That's all it takes, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention, because that's the thing. I don't mind being a learning experience. I don't want my channel down, but I did want to be monetized, right? Because that's the goal. We're not just up here talking to the wind, honey. We want some kind of reward for our time, for the work. Because I do work. I do a lot of videos. If you, instead of going to the live streams, if you actually go to the video part, you'll see that. You'll see the editing and stuff like that. I actually prefer that, but it does take more time. Something I don't have a lot of. Oh, good morning, Walter X. I'm sorry. Good morning, sweetheart. And good morning to Zero, and good morning to Ed and Chain. Look at you. You a bad mother? Oh, goodness. You're funny. Ed and Chain has been here a long time too, y'all. Okay, so I'm for a while, I'm gonna have to not look at y'all, okay? Because I've got a lot to talk about. Hey, Leo. My mod's coming up in here strong, honey. And I already said hello to Legs, right? Now I'll say hello to everybody else. Let me scroll up. Y'all hold on. I don't want to skip nobody. Did I say hi to Walter X? I think I did. Good morning, Walter X. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, but it's always good to see you. Okay, let's go. Mr. Ray Trey, good to see you, Ray. Mahogany ain't rushing over here this morning. Y'all, Leo, good morning, sweetheart. Mahogany ain't rushing over here today, Like I said, last night I went to visit a channel that's new to me called Officer Pillsbury. I will be dropping the link in a little while. And I was called a clout chaser. Those of y'all that know me know that could not be further from the truth. I barely go live on purpose. I don't even share my live streams on community tab 99.9% of the time, because most of the time when I come up here, it's very last minute. And I'm literally stopping. I might be on a lunch break. I might be like in between doing stuff on the road. So I very rarely come up here. I need for the new people to understand that YouTube is not my 100% job. It's not even a 50% job for me. It's a part-time job for me that I enjoy doing because I do look at it like it's a form of artwork, and I love art. I love all forms of art. Okay. So it was a bit ridiculous. I was caught off guard, but I'm gonna just say this. And I'm not going to share that because, like I said, I'm going to share his channel. I'm not going to share that part because me going off on people is not necessarily something that I like to do. But I need for people that don't know me to not try me. Don't try me, honey. This ain't what you want. I'm just going to tell you right now, this is not what you want. And I think that people try me because they so used to what a normal, what the average broad on here gives, honey. But you haven't had the wrath that is mahogany roots, honey, and you don't want it because I'll burn your ass up. Now, while I was up there, really just to introduce myself, I left, and then this other dude came up there, and see, I got bad nerves, y'all. I'm old. I got bad nerves. Um, I don't like it when people do punk stuff. I call it punk stuff. Meaning when somebody leaves the panel, then you continue to sit your behind up on the panel and talk shit about them. Fuck it. We cussing this morning. We're going to do a whole lot of shit this morning that I don't normally do. I am going to share some content. I did ask Lotus Flower if it was okay if I shared this content. She said it was okay. I already shared it on my community tab. But I'm not going to leave it up. We just doing this for educational purposes only. And so you guys can see what I'm talking about because mahogany don't lie about nothing. That's one thing I don't do. Yeah, so someone is on the panel that I know, right, that I support and that supports me. And they wait till they leave the panel to start kind of talking trash. And so I went up there at first in a playful mode just to say, maybe that's why he doesn't want, because he was like, you're running. Why don't you want to talk to me? Why don't you want to talk to me? And maybe who wants to be followed around from panel to panel? That's why he don't want to talk to you. And before I know it, I was told, honey, I'm trying to jump on somebody's balls. Pause, Negro. Okay, in case, like I said, he obviously don't know me. But for the new people, my man is all up and down and through on my channel. He's on my shorts. He's in some of my videos, especially my old cooking videos. Look, check them out. He right there cooking with me in the kitchen, honey. So mahogany ain't trying to jump on nobody on YouTube balls. Okay, let me just explain that to you. Especially not an old motherfucker. Because yeah, we're gonna cuss. We're gonna get ratchet today. Because last night I was told I was a clout chaser and that I'm ghetto. Now I'm not even gonna not deny the ghetto part. I've shared with y'all where I'm from. I grew up in the suburbs, left my mom's house, right, at 17, went to stay with my sister. And for a period of time, yeah, I was out, not out in the streets, selling no coochie or nothing, but I was out in these streets, honey. Ripping and running and stabbing and smoking. Yes, mahogany was. So don't play with me. I'm not ghetto, but I can bring the ghetto out on your ass if you want me to. And it's always funny to me how people that wear Payless shoes and goddamn they City Trans clothes, which ain't nothing wrong with City Trans clothes and Payless shoes, honey. I'm here for it. But it's funny to me that people who don't look like they got a goddamn nickel in the bank gonna talk about me. Okay. And I'm driving the horse, honey. I'm driving the Mustang, honey. I'm sitting on property. Like it's just funny to me. So this is not a drag. I'm just letting you guys know what happened last night when I visited the Brother Pillsbury show. Shout out to Pillsbury. And there was another young lady on the panel. Like I said, I'm just trying to know these people. I don't know these people. I do know of the other young lady that was on there. Her name is Brooke Valentine. I will, like I said, at the end of the show, I would drop these people's link if you want to check them out. Now, I will tell you, when we start dealing with this, we're kind of delving into the beef sector territory, okay? The beef sector territory. But if y'all can tolerate me and my cousin, y'all should be able to handle it. But I actually felt very welcomed, and I want to thank him for welcoming me over there. He does have Pillsbury does have a very lit show over there, okay, and I will be tuning in. So that's what happened last night. But yeah, I got to clarify some things, honey. You don't know me, okay? And I had to let old girl know you might want to shut your mouth before just shut your mouth. And like I said, I was not intending to go off on her like that, but the old mahogany, honey, it's hard for old ways to die. The old mahogany couldn't help herself. So yeah. But anyway, let me come back to y'all and see who's in the building. We're gonna move along. We're gonna move along to Trinity. I come by your show sometimes, sweet pea. Is this your new girl? You be changing your name. You will have a wrench, Trinity, because I've known you forever. Good to see you, sweetheart. Trinity, I see you going live with your little boyfriend. Cute, very cute. So you got multiple channels. Okay. So later on, I will give you your wrench. All right. So let's get into why y'all are here. We are here to review, honey, the Princella situation. And I know I just said don't share people's stuff, but I did ask permission, and I'm not going to even leave it up. But we got to do this. I said I was going to do it. I've got to do commentary on this, and this is okay. So here it is. Hold on. Let's share it. Hold on. But I'm not going to hop down, and we're going to share very, very little of it. Okay, very little of it, and then we're going to talk about it. I'm coming, y'all. Hold on. I got so many tabs up, honey. I think this is all right. So I hope, like I said, I hope she doesn't mind. I did tell her I was going to share some of her commentary. This is the channel. I want you guys to subscribe. Like I said, you want to be safe. You might want to just watch, but she seems pretty cool. She seems like she's okay with, I like her. I like her. But I really just want to discuss, and the only thing I'm going to discuss is the video on Princella. Any other person I do not know, I'm not going to discuss, okay? So we're going to pull up this video right here.
When your real estate license is coming up.
Y'all, let's let that play. Let's let that play. Now, I'm going to find just the part, because the only part I want is when Princella is treating this poor baby like she's a Shar-Pei puppy. And I'm not even trying. It's actually quite disturbing. So we're going to watch it. Hold on. Let me get to the area. So let me get back to y'all really quick. All right. So I got to do a trigger warning, because I get very triggered about abuse of any type, especially children. I just get very, very children, people who are disabled, people who can't fend for themselves. I get very, very, very triggered. So I want to warn you guys that this might be troubling. No, it's not physical abuse, but it is very much verbal abuse. I mean, it's verbal abuse and it's neglect, flat out. So whenever I come up here and talk to you guys about something, I like to show you the proof. Because I don't just get up here and talk about things or people for no reason. And to be honest, even though we are going to be talking about Princella, this is bigger than Princella. This is so people who actually think, because a lot of people don't think that, they think that abuse is only physical. I heard someone say that on the panel once. Abuse is only physical. No, it's not. It's emotional, it's verbal, and it can be a neglect. Can also be. Y'all ever heard of senior neglect, senior citizen neglect? That happens a lot. So neglect can also be a person that, like I said, is disabled, bedbound. They can't get their own food. They can't bathe. You're supposed to be their caregiver. If you don't do it, guess what? You are abusing them. You could and should go to jail. And that's the facts. Yes, she is, Walter. All right, all right. Let's get this party started, honey. And I will be stopping frequently to give my commentary, okay?
So, and then on top of that, they live about 30 minutes away from me, pretty much on the other side of town. So I'm in a peculiar situation here. Zakai. So based on our conversation earlier, maybe you got some clarity now, because the fact of the matter is, ain't no difference. No matter what theory y'all done came up with in your head to say it's a difference, the reality is the effect is no different. It's no different. The So, hey, can you like look? Can you go over there and get that?
Okay, so I paused it right there. Did y'all see what she just did? Did y'all see what she just did to that baby? And I actually need to rewind it some more. There was a part where she pushed the baby. She literally pushed the baby by the head, just pushed it like it was a. I don't even treat my dog like that. I'm like, damn. This is, and let me just say this. So let me give you guys some background if you did not watch my show from last night. When this Princella and B Taylor thing came out, I tried to be very fair, and I was. I didn't really speak on anybody because, far as I was concerned, this was just he say, she say. No, there was no proof shown. But once I see people, just that's abuse. Willfully neglecting your child, that's abuse. Now, this was years ago when the child was 17 months old. So, like I said in my last video, prayfully, Princella has gotten some help, because if she's still parenting like this, then she is abusive. I'm not going to pussyfoot around this morning. So let me go ahead and rewind that so you guys can see that, and then I might rewind some more, because there was a point where she just shoved the girl away, and then we're going to see her talk a lot of trash about her child right in front of her. The energy is real bad, real bad.
Reality is the effect is no different. It's no different. So, hey, can you like look? Can you go over there and get that?
I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta pause it. Y'all gonna see me pausing this thing quite often. Do y'all understand what she just did? Do y'all see what just happened here? Now, Princella is known to do live streams for 2, 3, 4 hours. I don't know how long this live stream. Apparently, this was supposed to be on Facebook. I don't know how long this was, but during this time, she completely ignored that child and treated that baby like a dog, literally, and continues to talk trash about how much time her child needs and how she can't sleep and get no rest. I mean, it's just basically all about her. She's an egomaniac. The child brought her an empty bowl. Now, common sense will tell you, why is my baby? There's several things going on. Either she wants to play or she's hungry. Either she wants to play or she's hungry. Why is she trying to give you this empty bowl? But you too busy on Facebook. This is why I'm going over this video, you guys. So hold on.
So there's a whole difference. I can't. So, and then on top of that, they live about 30 minutes away from me, pretty much on the other side of town. So I'm in a peculiar situation here. Zakai. So based on our conversation earlier, maybe you got some clarity now, because the fact of the matter is ain't no difference. No matter what theory y'all done came up with in your head to say it's a difference, the reality is the effect is no different. It's no different. So hey, can you like look? Can you go over there and get that?
Okay, that time it wasn't a bowl. That time. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, sweetheart. I talked about you a little bit in a good way. I gave you a shout out. I was telling the people how, because I was called the clout chaser, honey. I went to visit these people don't know me, Sheila E, honey, and they trying to play with your girl. But I was told I'm a clout chaser, and I'm thinking I barely even go live. I haven't gone live in I don't know how long. I don't go live. I don't announce my videos. I just basically go live at random, and I've spent months off of here. So, obviously they don't know what they're talking about, and they don't know me. But I was telling everybody how I remember when me and you, we were starting out and we would go visit all the small channels. That's pretty much what we typically do. What I'm saying? That's what I'm known for doing. The reason everybody in my channel has a ranch, because for a long time I did growth streams trying to get small channels to grow. So, they obviously don't know me. But anyway, but right now, Miss Sheila, we're reviewing Princella. Now, like I said, I'm not the one to come on here and bash Black people, period. I really don't like to bash Black men or Black women. That's not my thing. I think we should be supporting each other, working together, but wrong is wrong. And yes, I stayed very neutral when she got into it with B. Taylor. However, we sitting here looking at this girl treat her daughter like a damn puppy. Go fetch, not giving her daughter any attention for God knows how many hours. So I'm going to be quiet, you guys. And I'm going to let you guys see more of the video. Oh, her name is Princella the Queen Maker. She has caused quite a buzz in the space. I watched her go from TikTok. I think when I subscribed to her channel, she had 10,000 subscribers. Now she's got almost 100,000. I think she's in the 80s. And you know me, Miss Sheila, I try to honestly support just women in the space, especially Black women, because it is so hard on us. There's not a whole lot of us. So even if I don't agree with everything a person says, and I don't agree with anybody 100%, I can still support and love. And there's certain things that she said, certain things that I thought was reasonable and okay. Like I said, I watched a lot of women call into her show, and they would tell stories of how they were hurt, abused, molested. And, personally, I wouldn't choose a YouTube personality to counsel me. But she gave those women some type of refuge. So, I was like, I'm not going to hate on that. She did make comments. One thing she's popular for is she did a book called The 40 Shades of Men. And in that book, she's basically saying they ain't one good man, which we all know is not true, because I have a good one. But the point is, but there are some bad men. I'm not gonna lie. Just like there's bad women. But she did a book called The 40 Shades of Men. Okay. And I was okay with that. But then she started saying that men are incapable of love. And then she started talking about the boys. And I got a boy. So that's when I really fell back, to be honest. I fell back, but I still didn't, I just watched, because people are entitled to their own opinions, no matter how crazy. But this shit here, I can't do it. I can't do it. So what you're about to witness is her neglecting her daughter. I'm going to rewind it a little bit, then we're going to go forward. Okay. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. And this is what B. Taylor said. B. Taylor said this. But like I said, I'm not going to jump on the boat. If I don't know something to be true, I don't know something to be true. But here in this video, we see that that's very much the case. Now, I hope and pray for that baby's sake, for her daughter's sake, that Priscilla has seeked some counseling and she's no longer this type of parent, because if she is this type of parent, she is very much abusive. Now we're going to watch it again, and then I'm going to let it play. Okay? All right, y'all.
About. So,
okay, so the little girl just wandered out. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to rewind it some more. But she just wandered out the room. She's not paying her any attention. Hold on.
I did not volunteer to be a married single woman. Okay. The difference between me and my brother, don't come over here with that shit. Okay. Don't come over here with that shit. Because as a human being, my life don't stop. I don't stop having responsibilities. The fact of the matter is we are both in the same goddamn situation, whether you like that shit or not. You don't have a right to tell me how I should feel. I have a right to feel overwhelmed. No, I did not sign up for being a single mother that's married. I did not sign up for that shit. Okay? So don't tell me what the hell I knew. No, I didn't know that if I was going to have a baby that he wasn't going to be here 99% of the time. No, I didn't know that.
So hold on right there. Let me just explain to y'all what y'all are seeing. She's on live stream, not watching her child, but she's on live stream on Facebook Live complaining about basically wanting to have a debate with who has it worse, single mothers or a woman that's married to somebody that doesn't do anything, while she literally is not doing anything herself. She's complaining about how her husband pays bills and that she's stuck, quote unquote, with her child. Excuse me? If you're not working, what else should you be doing? If you're not working, what else should you be doing besides raising your baby? She didn't ask to be here. Like, I don't understand. Like, and I'm like I said, I stick with people for a long time. There's people that I'm subscribed to. They don't even know I'm subscribed. Been subscribed. And will continue to stay subscribed, but I can't stay subscribed to Marcella after this. It's just nonsense, and it's not cool. It's not cool. So I was trying to find the part, but just pay attention to the child. I'm gonna let it play and pay attention to what she's talking about, how she's complaining that yes, her man pays the bills, but she's stuck with the child all day. Excuse me, that's what, if you want to work, then you and your husband need to sit down and figure out a way where you can work also and your child can go to daycare. But that's not a place to be taken to the goddamn social media skylines and complaining about it. Who don't know that it takes two to make a baby? Who don't know that when you lay down with somebody, you can make a baby? Who doesn't know that? Like, come on. So I'm not gonna lie, after seeing this, it really made me look at her a different type of way. She's obviously not even half as smart as, I'm gonna be honest, as I thought she was. This right here is not a good look. But here we go. Here we go. Let me see if I can get back to it.
Oh, Sharon, you are negating my feelings by coming over here telling me what the hell I'm supposed to know. If you want to listen, great. If you don't come over here and tell me what I'm supposed to know, because I got a bunch of shit that I have to do. I have a bunch of stuff that I have to do. And right now, I don't have time for nobody telling me, well, you know what, Priscilla? You know, even if it's going to be 6 more years with you doing all that by yourself, at least you married. Don't come over here with that shit. Okay? Don't come over here with that shit. Because as a human being, my life don't stop. I don't stop having responsibilities for myself. Okay? And it is totally unjustified. Okay, it's totally not right to sit up here and say I should be okay, even though I done just told you that I done had the baby 99% of the time out the entire 2 years. The entire 2 years. I don't have family here. So I don't get to say, I don't get to go to my mom and say, watch the baby. I don't get to go to my daddy and say, watch the baby. I don't get to go to nobody and say, can you watch the baby? Luckily, my neighbor watched the child while I had to go take a class that I paid for. I shouldn't feel like I have to go searching high and low to try to find somebody to watch a child when I have something important to do. I feel like I should have, since I'm married, I feel
Exactly.
like I shouldn't have to look for
Exactly,
that.
Miss Sheila.
I shouldn't have to scramble. Well, since I got the baby 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, guess what? I don't get a break. Zero break. Zero. Zilch. Ain't no point to bring to the table, because to say somebody's supposed to know that they're gonna be a married single mother is disingenuous. Because I can promise you, let me explain something to you. A lot of y'all have been following me for a while. I didn't have no kids as a single woman because I didn't want to be a single mother. How in the hell do you think that I voluntarily signed up to be a married single woman? Do you honestly think that I would have trapped myself like that? Do you honestly think I would have trapped myself like that knowingly? If I didn't do it when I was single and just went out there and had a kid to sign up to be a single mother, do not even think that I would have signed up for that shit in a marriage. No, I would have never signed up for that. Because I like my freedom of movement. I like to get up when I need to get up, go when I have to go, and I don't like depending on people. Y'all got to understand, I have never liked depending on people. So now that I have a child and now I have to depend on other people to help me when I don't like to be in that position. I can't stand that position. That ain't me. So yes, I am going to be frustrated when it comes to that point, and then I realize that I done had a baby for 2 years practically by myself. And then we got people who want to be know-it-alls and want to be fanatical and all fairy taleism. Well, at least you're married. What the fuck that got to do with the price of tea in China? What does a title have to do with the price of tea in China? What does a piece of paper have to do with the price?
So y'all pay attention. I decided to speed it up, y'all. Like I said, I'm not even going to leave this up, even though Lotus Queen did say she was okay with me sharing it with y'all. It's also, like I said, check out Lotus Queen. She's on my community tab. And I will put a link whenever I share something. I put people's links. I will put a link to everybody's channel that I mentioned, Officer Pillsbury, Lotus Flower, so you guys can check out their channels. Please do subscribe, okay? But y'all, she's not paying this child no attention. She been talking now for 10 minutes and we haven't seen her. She looked back one time. The child done opened the door. The child done wandered behind her. So if this is happening on live stream, I just could imagine day to day. Okay, here we go.
Tea in China. So yes, I am perturbed. Yes, I am a little annoyed. Yes, I am a little frustrated because this ain't this. Let me tell you something. First of all, y'all got to know that my style is already cramped just being a stay-at-home mom. I don't like this shit at all because I'm not built to be a stay-at-home mom. That ain't even in my DNA. So for me to have to stop driving trucks, you got to know the halt on my hustle. Okay, that already changed stuff for me. His life ain't changed. See, that's what the guys don't get. His life ain't changed. He doing the same thing that he was doing when I met him. My life is doing the change all the way around. I can't come, I can't go when I need to, I can't do what I need to, and I'm stuck in the house the majority of the time. No, I have a plan, but in the
Ooh, I could barely take it. I could barely take it. Did y'all hear this? She said his life ain't changed hardly at all. Her life has changed. Now, she already said that her husband, so both of them were driving trucks. Of course, after she had the baby, she could no longer drive truck, right? You can't drive truck with a baby. So that means somebody has to watch the baby. Now, this is her husband now. So her husband continues to drive truck and she is at home with the baby. She has a problem with this. Girl, what did you think? I'm trying to figure out. And then she just said she got a plan. What kind of plan? Like, I feel like I'm being punked right now. This ain't no young broad. This broad, it was at least in her 30s at this time. What is really going on? So you don't realize when you have a baby, your life gonna change? You don't realize that as a 30-something-year-old woman that somebody got to watch the baby, or is the baby? Oh, my bad. The baby gonna do what that 17-month-old baby is doing, which is watch herself while you get on Facebook Live. This it's making my head hurt. But we gonna get through it, y'all. We gonna get through it, and I'm actually gonna open up the panel for a little while. I really wanted to go longer, but I got things to do. But I wanted you guys to see. I know, Sheila. It's like, girl, stop whining and complaining. And she's bitching about her husband working and bringing home money. And if he's not helping you, that's a discussion you need to have with your husband, not be on Facebook Live. Damn. So here we go. I might fast forward it, y'all, so we can get through it. Yeah, it was hard listening to her. Thank you, young Riaz. Thank you. Yeah, it was really hard listening to her, y'all. So I'm gonna let it play on. I might fast forward just so we could get through it. And I want you guys to hop up and talk to me. I don't do that very often, but I'm a open book this morning, honey. I'm here for it. So hold on.
Meantime, while I'm working the plan, I'm still aggravated. Can you stop kicking my seat, please? And get that out your mouth. Hey, get that out your mouth. Why are you putting what is this about? Let me ask you, Zakai, do you think that I would talk to y'all first without saying anything to him? Do you think so? No. Anything I got to say, I definitely hash out first. As of right now, I'm so frustrated with the stuff that I got to do that I just need to kind of vent, because at the end of the day, I'm all the way out of my element. I'm completely out of my element. This ain't my style, okay? And so now, because I don't have the freedom of movement at all, okay, it makes it a little bit worse. Sun up, sundown, sun up, sundown, sun up, sundown, sun up, sundown. Same thing, day in, day out, sun up, sundown. It gets taxing. But for some reason, guys believe that a woman is supposed to stop being human once she get a ring on her finger. You ain't supposed to have no feelings no more. Just be okay because your husband is out there doing. What the fuck does money have to do with your emotional well-being? Explain that to me. What does money have to do?
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right here. I'm gonna say this, and I said this on part one yesterday, part one of talking about this. I want to. Listen. I don't know what Priscilla is going through in this video. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't give a damn. I'm concerned about the child. If the pressures of motherhood is getting to her, she needs to reach out to a doctor, to a therapist, to her gynecologist to see if they can get her some help. She don't need to be on Facebook Live. She don't need to be on Facebook Live. Your husband is doing what he's supposed to do, which is put food on the goddamn table. And you're supposed to be watching that baby while he put food on the table. And who hasn't been through this? We've all been through this. Anybody with a child have been through this before. I was married. I was a stay-at-home mom. And my husband worked for a while. And then when I got tired of being a stay-at-home mom, I had a discussion with my husband and I told him, listen, I want to go back to work. He said, are you sure? Is it too soon? And I said, no, I think I'm ready. And he said, okay, we'll, he cut his hours back so he could be home more. I went out to work. We would swap the baby off. You know what I'm saying? What is the problem? Like, this is not rocket science, Princella. Dear God. And like I said, this video really upset my nerve. Y'all know I'm a crybaby. It almost brought me to tears. Like, it's just so sad. And I just want to say this for all the ladies who have suffered from postpartum. I don't know if that's what Princella is going through. I really don't. I think she is doing the clout chase, honey. Because postpartum is not going on Facebook Live seeking attention. Okay? Postpartum is a real thing. So for all the ladies and men, because people see when ladies go through something, their man goes through something too. I just want to say that. Okay. I know people who've gone through couples who've gone through postpartum depression, and it's not easy. It's not easy to to just be unhappy and wake up and you're not sure why you're unhappy. You love your child, you love your man, but you're just not sure why you're unhappy. That's not a fun place to be. So let me just say, I want to acknowledge that that is real. But is that what Miss Princella is going through right now? I highly doubt it. It just sounds like she's having a bitch fest. Excuse my words. Welcome to motherhood, honey. Welcome to motherhood. That you're getting frustrated at a child that has nothing to do, that did not ask to be here, like Miss Sheila said. You need to have a discussion with your husband, ma'am. Or go to your doctor and ask to speak to somebody. That's what you need to do. You need to get your ass off Facebook Live and go have a conversation with your family. God damn.
Do with social contact. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? We don't stop becoming human just because we have kids and we get married, and we ain't supposed to just be content. Well, at least you're out there working and got a roof over your head. If that's the case, then what is the difference between me and a chick receiving government assistance? Because at the end of the day, we in the same boat. Girl with government assistance got a roof over her head too. Yes, she might be paying $20, maybe even $8 a month in rent. But what's the fucking difference? We both got a roof over our head. We both pretty much by ourselves with the kids.
Did y'all see her push the baby? Did y'all see her push the baby? I'm going to rewind that. Hold on. She just shoved the baby out the way. This is crazy.
Zakai, do you think that I would talk to y'all first? Does money have to do with your emotional well-being? Explain that to me. What does money have to do with social contact? What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? We don't stop becoming human just because we have kids and we get married, and we ain't supposed to just be content. Well, at least you're out there working and got a roof over your head. If that's the case, then what is the difference between me and a chick receiving government assistance? Because at the end of the day, we in the same boat. Girl with government assistance got a roof over her head too. Yes, she might be paying $20, maybe even $8 a month in rent. But what's the fucking difference? We both got a roof over our head. We both pretty much by ourselves with the kids. Logically, tell me what's the difference. Only difference is they pay for her daycare. I'm personally not putting my kid in no daycare either. First of all, I'm not going to go pay for no daycare. Okay, I'm not about to go work no extra hours.
Okay, so I'm going to make this go a little faster. Basically, because I don't like sharing too much content. I really, y'all know, I don't do this too often, but I had to be a woman of my word and share this with y'all so y'all can understand what I was talking about yesterday and why I was so triggered and why I was so upset. This is very disturbing. And there's even a point where she says, you know, I tell her go fetch. She brings me all this stuff. She won't leave me alone. I don't have time for myself. I mean, girl, shut the entire fuck up. Shut up. I can barely take it. I could barely take it. So, oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Girl, and this lady's on here giving people advice, honey. Like I said, I really hope for her sake, for her daughter's sake, that she has changed. Here we go.
To pay for no daycare. You know how expensive daycare is? If you think for 1 second that I'm going to go get some money, so go work some extra hours, because I also have businesses that I have to fund, okay? I have things that I have to do that cost money. I am not going to go get some extra hours to go pay $300, $400, $500 extra. So there's a whole difference. I can't. So, and then on top of that, they live about 30 minutes away from me, pretty much on the other side of town. So I'm in a peculiar situation here. It's a kind. So based on our conversation earlier, maybe you got some clarity now, because the fact of the matter is, ain't no difference. No matter what theory y'all came up with in your head to say it's a difference, the reality is the effect is no different. It's no different. So, hey, can you like, look, can you go over there and get that? No, I can't.
Absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Let me read some of your comments. Like I said, I'm not speeding through it, but I'm not, we're going to take our time with it because it's important that you guys see that this is neglectful. It's very important that you guys understand that this is a form of abuse. Just like I told you, when someone, that baby is dependent on her. That baby's dependent on her to change her. That baby's dependent on her to help her mind thrive. Read to her. That baby is dependent on her for love, for comfort, for food. The baby's handing her stuff. The baby wants attention. So when you don't do something that somebody can't do for themselves, it is neglect. Ooh, child. Yes, it is very sad. It's very sad. And this lady got a huge following. A huge following. And like I said, I'm praying that she has changed, because this is just not cool. Here we go.
Let's see. Y'all remember when I went to that class? Y'all remember that video I did when I went to that class, that real estate class? I know y'all remember that shit. And I had to take the baby with me. Remember when I told you that little white girl wanted to charge me $50 for her to sit there and watch the kid in the front lobby? Like, literally, I had to take the baby with me to the class. And I did a whole video on how she acted up and had a little white girl want to charge me $50. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not paying you no $50 to sit here in the front and watch the baby. I have to do that kind of stuff all the time. I always have to throw stuff across the room, and then she go fetch it. And instead of staying over there with it, she bring it back to me. She bring it back to me, and she makes sure that she's right here. I don't get a break. I can't go to the bathroom by myself. I can't go to the kitchen by myself. I can't go nowhere in the house without her tagging along right on my pants leg. We go to sleep. I try to get up real quiet, try to tiptoe out the bed. I go in the kitchen to go get me something to drink. She hears me drinking something, and then she gets up whining and crying, and then give me some while she sleep. She begs for it in her sleep. I don't get no.
Now, yesterday I said I was going to drag Priscilla, and today I decided I wasn't going to do it. Okay, one drag within 24 hours is enough for me. And when I went over to that other channel and had to deal with some idiots, I didn't have the energy to do it today, and I don't have the energy to do it today. It's too early in the morning, honey, for Mahogany Roots to get up here cussing and fussing. But y'all answer me this: was there anything abnormal about that? Don't kids follow their parents around? Don't when you go to the kitchen, don't your kids follow you to the kitchen? Especially when they're babies. Now we talking about babies. My son, we would go shopping, and I would go in the well, most of the time I would bring him in the dressing room with me, if we're being honest. That's what most parents do, especially if it's nobody else to watch the baby. And he'd be right there watching me change clothes. Hell, most of the time I bathed with my son for a long time, until he started realizing, mommy got something a little bit different than daddy. But that's what parents do, because we understand that they need guidance. And they need somebody to watch them so they don't get hurt, right? Like you're not doing. Like somebody should be watching your child so she doesn't stick her finger in an electric socket. Or that she doesn't choke, that she doesn't accidentally put something in her mouth and choke while you're on Facebook motherfucking live. Somebody make some goddamn sense. Dude, Jesus. I'm gonna rewind that, and then I'll probably end it. And then if you guys want to come up, I'll open up the panel. So Walter was asking me about who called me as clout chaser and all this and that. I kind of spoke about that. I did not ask that brother. Like I said, I don't like to share people's stuff without their permission, and I didn't ask him, so I'm not sure if I'm going to share that. But it happened on another platform last night. Mahogany had to pull out Rakisha, honey. So let's watch this trifling ass woman. And one more time, and then I'm going to open up the panel in case you guys want to join me, and I'll continue on with my commentary, honey.
Time, people, you just don't get it, okay? No, I can't. Let's see. Y'all remember when I went to that class? Y'all remember that video I did when I went to that class, that real estate class? I know y'all remember that shit. And I had to take the baby with me. Remember when I told you that little white girl wanted to charge me $50 for her to sit there and watch the kid in the front lobby? Like, literally, I had to take the baby with me to the class. And I did a whole video on how she acted up and had a little white girl want to charge me $50. And I'm like, hell no, I'm not paying you no $50 to sit here in the front and watch the baby. I have to do that kind of stuff all the time. I always have to throw stuff across the room, and then she go fetch it. And instead of staying over there with it, she bring it back to me. She bring it back to me, and she makes sure that she's right here. I don't get a break. I can't go to the bathroom by myself. I can't go to the kitchen by myself. I can't go nowhere in the house without her tagging along right on my pants leg. We go to sleep. I try to get up real quiet, try to tiptoe out the bed. I go in the kitchen to go get me something to drink. She hears me drinking something, and then she gets up whining and crying, and then give me some while she sleep. She begs for it in her sleep. I don't get no time, people. You just don't get it, okay? All right? You don't get it. Zaki, however you pronounce your name, because I'm about you 2 seconds from me calling you Malik. All right? You were 2 seconds from getting called Malik. I'm trying to respect your new Nation of Islam name, but it's growing on me, Zaki. It's whatever, okay? All right? All right? They see you. They see you. Look. All right. So, I just had to come here and vent because I'm just a little irritated and I'm a little annoyed. I need a goddamn break. I need 2 seconds to myself. I gotta go tomorrow because the class was today. And here's the thing. I'm not telling y'all I'm trying to go out clubbing. I ain't sat up here and say, oh man, I can't go clubbing like I used to because
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joey the serpent. Happy birthday to you. What? Baby. Oh, I didn't see it. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Happy birthday, boo. Yes. I hope you had a good time. It wasn't much, but it was a little something, and you gave me something for my birthday. Yes, y'all, the old lady's 45. And I don't know if Joey want me to say his age, but he getting kind of up there, 200. But he's so young. He's so young. Listen, Princella, bitch. Let me stop it. Because, see, I'm trying to, and this is the thing. I'm usually pretty respectful to women. Y'all want to know what happened last night. I know y'all want to know what happened last night. I am going to take this down anyway. Everybody's saying happy birthday to the birthday boy. Yes, honey. He 26. He 26, honey. Looking like he 12. Still got that baby face, but that's good. When I was, up until I was 30 years old, I was getting, well, actually, even in my 30s, I was still getting carded. So I look very young for a very long time. My son looks very young. He's 24. But I'm telling you, up until he was like 21 or even 22, people, like, I could get him in the movie theater for being 12 or 13. Yes, honey. So, look, do y'all really want to know? Y'all want to see Mahogany act with fool? Y'all want to see how Mahogany acted with fool last night? Okay, y'all asking for it. And I'm not going to leave this up. So y'all can watch Mahogany act the fool. I will be sharing. So last night, honey, y'all know I like to move and groove throughout the spaces. I have subscribed and tried to support the people that I have connected with. So I met a lot of people through the Brother D. Durrell, and when I subscribe and I watch. And I do all the things I'm supposed to do. So, someone put me on to several people put me on to a brother named Officer Pillsbury. If you guys are not subscribed, he is hilarious. He is funny to me. Like I said, I know some of my people. Just, whenever I visit a space, I first watch and then I introduce myself when I'm ready. And so last night I was really trying to introduce myself, but these people didn't know me, honey, and it just went left. But the public service announcement is not to play with me because I'm really not the one. I am a very nice person, but do not play with me, okay? Especially if, because most of the time I'm a very low-key person, and most of the time I really don't want to be in the spotlight, to be honest. That's why it was so funny to me to call me a clout chaser. If I was a clout chaser, like I said, I would do what these other people do. I would have somebody's name in the title every fucking day. I don't do that. You know how many opportunities that I had to make content out of people that have fucked with me, and I still don't do it because I'm not interested in it. I have a life. I have a career. I have a family. I have a son in college. I have a mother that's struggling with Alzheimer's, if you guys didn't know. I have a lot of shit going on. Last year, I lost a lot of people. and this is not about pity. This is just life, and my love, the love of my life, honey. My grandmother, my 98-year-old, almost 99. She died 1 month before her 99th birthday, passed away. Shook my world. I had surgery last year. I didn't even come on this motherfucker for I don't know how long. So to call me a clout chaser is really it's just dumb, and it means that you don't know me. That's what it means, period. So I will share it. I'm not going to share too much of it because I'm not really proud of it. I don't like fighting, going back and forth with women. But she got the smoke. She wanted to know why she got the smoke. She got the smoke because I wasn't talking to her, and she should have kept her nose out of people's business. For those of y'all that might be new to, it wasn't the beef sector. Well, Brooke Valentine is beef sector. Brooke Valentine is beef sector. Sheila, you know, I've been around just like you. So, and I know you know the beef sector, honey, because you got friends in the beef sector too. And I got people I follow in the beef sector. Usually when I watch the beef sector, I literally just watch. I usually just watch from the clouds, but I do know of a lot of them. And Lotus Flower, D. Ramsey is also was beef sector. So, like I said, a lot of our sectors have been merging, especially as of late. Okay. But let me go ahead and see if I can pull this thing up. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to try and find it. What was Officer Pillsbury. And yeah, like I said, I will probably, I'm going to share links. I'm going to let this stay up for a while to give people a chance to see it. So let's share it. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I'm going to share. Y'all, I'm slow. I got to move like an old lady. Oh, she's not? Oh, I thought she was. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't even know that was a sector. Okay, you got to tell me about that, ma'am. You got to tell me. There's so many sectors that I don't know that, the names, Oh, y'all, hold on. Sorry, I'm having a moment here. Give me a second. Okay, so let me make a little, this, what do you call it? Oh, Jesus. Let me try that one more time. I don't know what's going on. It's too early, honey. It ain't used to being loud and obnoxious this early in the morning. Okay, we're going to share it. Okay. So let me just say this. The video does say something about another content creator named Pizarro. I do not know Pizarro, so I don't want, like I said, I'm sticking to the topic, and the topic is Priscilla. And then the topic also was me addressing something that happened on the Brother Pillsbury. See his channel right there, the Brother Pillsbury, Officer Pillsbury's channel. So I'm familiar with Pizarro, but that's not what this is about. So that's just the name of the video. Let me find the part to where, so you guys can see what actually happened. Hold on. I'm not going to play the whole thing either. If y'all want to see it, go check out Officer Pillsbury. Just sharing people's stuff. Hold on. Here we go.
And trying to maneuver, but no, I did have some things in play because I got a trip. Man, I got like 3 trips I got to go to in I got 2 trips in August. I got
Hey, look, he ran. Why did he run? Say, why did he run? Hey, look, he ran. Why did he run? Say,
things and trying to maneuver, but no, I did have some things in play because I got a trip. Man,
hey, look, he ran. Why did he run? Say, why did he run? I got my sister in the building on the goddamn Pill Show. We about to kick it with the Pill Show.
Come
What's
on.
cracking, nigga?
What's up, big dog? What?
it could be subject to change.
Come
I can
on,
at least be
Big
there for one day if I can squeeze it in, because man, the Godfather got 5, 6, 7 trips.
D-Darrell, come on now. Come on
I'm
now.
just saying,
Look,
no,
we got Nessa's gonna be there, man. We got my queen Brooke is gonna be there. We got come on now.
It's on the calendar. The guy is moving over some things and trying to maneuver.
Going nowhere. Stop lying, nigga. You ain't
No.
Vegas,
That's our,
nigga.
the trip I already paid for.
You ain't paying for nigga. Stop lying, nigga. You ain't paying for shit.
All right, you guys. So I'm showing you this part. Everybody know that D-Darrell is family over here. So I'm showing this part because this is what brought me back up on the panel. I had initially came on the panel just to introduce myself to Pillsbury. This is what brought me up on the panel. Okay, so I'm trying to make this make some sense.
You ain't paid for shit, nigga. You just got your passport, nigga.
How old Pills, are you? Man,
how old are you,
there's
nigga?
a stalker on
how
here,
old
so
are you,
I'm
nigga?
gonna leave, man. I
how
don't have time
wait,
for stalkers.
You just
have a good day.
Blood.
No,
Shay,
wait, come
look,
on, D.
Shay, look, he ran. Why did he run? Shay, why did he run? I got my sister in the building on the goddamn Pill Show. We about to kick it with the Pill Show.
Come
What's
on.
cracking, nigga?
What's up, big dog? Well, I can't.
Why did he run? Why did he run?
You know,
I wanted my sister to meet the Godfather. Why did he run?
Oh, hold on. I don't know if it's a troll.
Hold on, Shay. Let me turn your mic up, Shay. Go, Shay. Shay, ask him.
Who's running?
He ran.
Hey, Rex, is you?
Yeah, why would I be a troll though?
Hey, you ain't say nothing last time, and I had to put you in your. Hey, listen,
this is somebody else.
Listen, we got G Gates in the building.
I know who D-Darrell is.
Okay, yeah, I know. Hey, shouts out to the Godfather, D-Darrell.
I can't believe he ran. Is that the Godfather? Is that y'all motherfucking leader? He ran? Really?
Hey, listen, I'm the prince, though. I'm the prince, so I can't. I mean, I rock with both of y'all.
All right, so D-Darrell came up there to support Officer Pillsbury, and here this fuck nigga go. And see, this is that bullshit I'm talking about. This is that bullshit. So you come up there to bring smoke for somebody that ain't got smoke for you, but then when Mahogany turned that motherfucker heat up on your ass, then all of a sudden I'm going off and you don't know why I'm going off. Yeah, you weren't talking to me. You weren't talking to me. But I want y'all to watch what happens, and I want you guys to tell me. I ain't even gonna say shit. Tell me who started the shit. Because see, Mahogany getting shit, but Mahogany don't start shit typically. There was one motherfucker on here that I started some shit with. Well, no, I didn't. Well, sort of. The heifer was up here talking about dark-skinned women being masculine, Jessica X, and she don't show herself. So yeah, I got a problem. When a bitch want to talk about looks and you don't show yourself, yeah, I got a problem. But I like I said, I never had nothing really against her. I don't know her. Nobody knows who she is. Okay, she's Avatar X. But I'm saying, as far as anybody that can say that I came for them, she's about the only person, because I don't come for people. I really don't. Here we are.
Oh, G Gates, you know I rock with both.
Nah, Pills. Get this. Don't never let them back up on your goddamn channel ever again.
Come on, G. No, I mean, I rock with both of y'all, though, man. Listen.
Divine 7 was cracking.
Yeah, shout out to Divine 7. My bad, man. I got to go back in the chat, because the chat, those are the people, man. Real talk.
I want your woman, though. I want your woman.
Hey Rex. Matter of fact, Rex, you gotta apologize, man. Apologize for
they want you in the front, Shay. They want you in the front.
Hey, Rex, you gotta apologize.
My sister in the front. Y'all can hear her.
But wait,
hey, Rex.
I'm trying to figure out who's
hey, wait a minute.
sounding mumbly back there. Somebody's muffled.
Hey, Mahogany, that's you?
It's me, honey.
Okay, go ahead, Queen.
Okay.
We got the queen of it.
Well, let me just say this. I'm going to speak for D-Darrell. No one's running.
He ran.
He ran. No, he did not run.
Bye-bye,
I think he's just tired of people stalking him and following him all over YouTube and putting his names and titles and talking about him every day and making songs about him. I think he's tired of those people. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Well, that's not me. That's not me doing that.
You don't get no pussy, nigga. I told you that already.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Rex.
Then what do you call it? What are you doing?
Hey, Rex, you got a sound in your background.
You on his nuts? What do you call it?
Oh, I'm not on his nuts. You on his nuts, honey. You are on his nuts, honey. You are on his nuts, because every time I look, you are doing a video about him, and every time he hit a panel, then your bitch ass hit a panel. So if anybody's on anybody's nuts, it's your punk ass. You are. All right. So did y'all hear that? Who was just once again? Because niggas like to go crying, running. They throw rocks and hide their hands. Once again, who said what first? Disrespectful. Who said, what did Mahogany say to this nigga? other than the fact that he's following him around on YouTube, and obviously he felt some type of way, and obviously that he felt that I was talking about him, to where he gonna say that I'm jumping on somebody's nuts. Let's rewind that. Let's see who was disrespectful first.
Hey Rex, matter of fact, hey Rex, you gotta apologize, man. Apologize for
they want you in the front, Shay. They want you in the front.
Hey, Rex, you gotta apologize.
My sister in the front. Y'all can hear her.
Oh, wait,
Hey, Rex.
I'm trying to figure out who's
Hey, wait a minute. Let me make sure.
mumbly back there. Somebody's muffled.
Hey, Mahogany, that's you?
It's me, honey.
Okay, go ahead, Queen.
Okay.
We got the Queen up here.
Well, let me just say this. I'm going to speak for D-Darrell. No one's running.
He
I
ran.
think he
ran.
No, he did not run.
Bye-bye,
I think
D-Darrell.
he's just tired of people stalking him and following him all over YouTube and putting his names and titles and talking about him every day and making songs about him. I think he's tired of those people. That's what it is.
Well, that's not me. That's not me doing that.
You don't get no pussy, nigga. I told you about it.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Rex,
Then what do you call it? What are you doing?
Hey, Rex, you got a sound in your background.
You
man.
on his nuts? What do you call it?
Oh, I'm not on his nuts. You on his
It's
nuts, honey.
it's obvious.
You are
She
on
came
his
up here
nuts,
to
honey.
talk
You
about
are on his nuts because every time I look,
It's
you arguing a
obvious.
video about him,
It's
and every
obvious.
time he hit a
It's
panel, then your
obvious.
bitch ass hit a panel. So if anybody's on anybody's nuts, it's your punk ass. You are the one that like riding on nuts, honey. You need to teach me something because, like I said, everywhere he go, there you is, bitch, nigga.
As old as you is, you don't know how to ride nuts.
As old as I am, nigga, ain't you in your 50s? Nigga, you an old nigga.
Take that.
What are
Take
you
that
talking
picture
about? You
down.
older than me. What the
Look at
fuck are you
that
talking
picture.
about? You a
Check it
decade
out.
older than me. What are you talking about?
Look at that picture.
First of all, who the fuck you? Who's that behind you?
Look at
Does
that
he need
picture.
your help?
Look
Do
at
you
that
need a
picture.
woman's help now?
Look at that
Do you need a woman's help? I'm not talking to you, bitch. I am not talking to you. Let no man be a motherfucking man. I'm not talking to you. Am I talking to you, bitch? Your man is the one who asked me the motherfucking question, so I'm talking to your
There's no
fucking
man.
man.
Wait, Gary.
So now you gotta fight for him? You gotta fight for him, you raggy hoe?
All right, so that's the ugly footage. Now, let me just say this. I'm going to stop it right there. If you guys want to see more, please, and I hope you do, go over to Officer Pillsbury's channel. I will be sharing the link after the video. You guys give me time to do some stuff. I will be sharing the link to Officer Pillsbury TV's channel. It's lit over there, Liddy. I will be sharing the link to Lotus Flower. Any channel over here that I shared, I will be sharing the link. Let me just explain something to you newbies. PSA, mahogany roots don't bother nobody, but don't come for me, okay? Now, I am not proud of that video for several reasons. One, I don't like arguing with women. I really don't. If you know my backstory, you know I was completely raised mostly by women. Men were in my life. I had uncles. My father passed when I was a baby, but I was raised by my mother, my grandmother, and my sisters, and my aunts, and uncles. Okay, when my father passed in my family, they picked up the torch, honey. So I don't typically go after women. Now, what was being said was, "Oh, I don't know why she's so disrespectful. I just don't know. I mean, what is the problem? I didn't even say anything." Excuse me, you did say something. You should have stayed the fuck out of it. You should have mind your business. But oh no, you're a piece of shit, brother. The fact of the matter is, your brother's a piece of fucking shit. Your brother threw you to the fucking wolves. I have family members that are part of this channel that watch this channel. My cousin, actually, a few of my family members have actually came up on the panel to say hello. But I don't put them out in front of the fucking bullets. This nigga, first of all, he brought his sister there just, I guess, to use her as some kind of showpiece. Okay. You know how people have those cute little dogs and they carry them in a purse in their arm and shit. That's how he was using his sister. Why would you bring your sister online to that type of show? And then, you put her in my face. I'm not the one. I'm really not the one to be doing that with. But I guess you know that now. And if you don't know, you gonna know, honey. Keep on fucking with me. I will be looking out for your channel to see any type of bullshit you got going on. All I know is you better not share my motherfucking shit because you don't have my permission. And I will, everybody know, I will flag your ass if you don't have my permission. Now, if you have my permission and I'm cool with you, cool. But this nigga just said I jump on nuts, so no, we not cool. I don't know you, nigga, and I don't know your fucking sister. She should have kept her mouth closed. She kept her mouth closed. If she kept her mouth closed, she would have been out of harm's way. Now, I will say the only thing that I regret about that situation is that I typically do not address people who are not YouTubers. But you put your sister out there, honey. You put her out there as a bullet bag. I do not believe in dressing and addressing people's families and stuff like that. And I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even notice her in the background because he got so much shit in his background, hats and shit on that dusty motherfucker. So I really didn't even notice her sitting back there. Y'all, a lot of times when I come up on these live streams, I'm doing other things. So I wasn't even really looking at the screen like that to see anything until I looked up and I'm like, okay, oh, because I didn't know her. I didn't see her. I wasn't coming for her. But yes, it got ugly. It did. But before we leave this live stream, we're going to make this very clear. Mahogany Roots don't start with nobody. Ever. I'm not a bully. I am not a bully. When Mahogany Roots lash out, it's because a motherfucker done lashed out at me first. Now, have I had some misunderstandings with people? Yes. And every last misunderstanding has been worked out. Every last one. But that wasn't no misunderstanding, sir. You came for me. Clearly. You don't talk all up under my dress. I'm riding nuts, nigga. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's why you got D-Derail all up on your goddamn tonsils and all your titles. That's what you do, nigga. Okay. So let's be clear.
August. I got a couple of trips I got to do in June. Okay, hey, Pills, man.
How old are you,
there's a stalker on here. So I'm gonna leave, man.
Wait. You
have a good day.
No, wait, come on. Look, he ran. Why did he run? Say, why did he run? I got my sister in the building on the goddamn pill show. We about to kick it with the pill show.
Come
What's
on.
cracking, nigga?
What's up, big dog? Well, I can't.
Why did he run? Why did he run?
You know,
I wanted my sister to meet the Godfather. Why did he run?
Oh, hold on. I don't know if it's a troll.
Hold on, Shay. Let me turn your mic up, Shay. Go, Shay. Ask him.
Who's running?
He ran.
Hey, Rex, is you?
Yeah, why would I be a troll though?
Hey, you ain't say nothing last time, and I had to put you in your. Hey, listen.
Somebody else.
Listen, we got G Gates in the building.
I know who D-Derail is.
Okay, yeah, I know. Hey, shouts out to the Godfather, D-Derail.
I can't believe he ran. Is that the Godfather? Is that y'all motherfucking leader? He ran? Really?
Hey, listen, I'm the prince, though. I'm the prince, so I can't. I mean, I rocks with both of y'all, G Gates. You know I rocks with both.
Nah, hey, Pills. Get this. Don't never let him back up on your goddamn channel ever again.
Come on, G. No, I mean, I rock with both of y'all, though, man. Listen.
Divine 7 was cracking.
Yeah, shout out to Divine 7. My bad, man. I got to go back in the chat because the chat, those are the people, man. Real talk.
I want your woman, though. I want your woman.
Hey, Rex. Matter of fact, hey, Rex, you got to apologize, man. Apologize for...
they want you in the front, Shay. They want you in the front.
Hey, Rex, you got to apologize.
My sister in the front. Y'all can hear her.
Hey, Rex.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me make sure. Mumbly back there. Somebody's muffled.
Hey, Mahogany, that's you?
It's me, honey.
Okay, go ahead, Queen.
Okay.
We got the Queen of it.
Well, let me just say this. I'm going to speak for D-Derail. No one's running.
He ran.
He ran. No, he did not run.
Bye-bye,
I think he's just tired of people stalking him and following him all over YouTube and putting his names and titles and talking about him every day and making songs about him. I think he's tired of those people. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Well, that's not me. That's not me doing that.
You don't get no pussy, nigga. I told you about it.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Rex.
Then what do you call it? What are you doing?
Hey, Rex, you got a sound in your background.
You on his nuts? What do you call it?
Oh, I'm not on his nuts. You on his nuts, honey. You are on his nuts, honey. You are on his nuts because every time I look, you are doing a video about him, and every time he hit a panel, then your bitch ass hit a panel. So if anybody's on anybody's nuts, it's your punk ass. You are the one that like riding on nuts, honey. You need to teach me something because, like I said, everywhere he go, there you is, bitch, nigga.
As old as you, you don't know how to ride nuts.
As old as I am, nigga. Ain't you in your 50s? Nigga, you an old nigga.
Take that.
What are you talking about? You older than me. What the fuck are you talking about? You a decade older than me. What are you talking about?
Look at that picture.
First of all, who's that behind you? Does he need your help? Do you need a woman's help now? Do you need a woman's help? I'm not talking to you, bitch. I am not talking to you. Let your man be a motherfucking man. I'm not talking to you. Am I talking to you, bitch? Your man is the one who asked me the motherfucking question, so I'm talking to your fucking man. So now you gotta fight for him? You gotta fight for him, you raggedy hoe? Okay, that's what I thought. Shut the fuck up. Nobody's talking.
All right, you guys. So that's it. And like I said, I did not start that. I don't start anything. But I'll finish it. Far as she goes, I have nothing against her. I don't even know her. Honestly, swear to God, didn't even see her until she opened her mouth. Did not even see her. because I was doing multiple things at one time. But I will say this: if I hurt her feelings, I apologize. But you can't, when bullets is flying on these panels, honey. When bullets is motherfucking flying, duck, shut up, or get the fuck out the way. That's how it goes. And shame on that dude, man, for putting his blood in the way. Shame on that dude for putting his family in this bullshit. But if I did hurt her feelings, I apologize. I don't think so, because she was up there calling me all kind of ghetto and clout chasing and everything she could, she assumed that I was ghetto. Bitch, please. I left the ghetto years ago. I still got it up in me, no doubt. No doubt, honey. But like I said, apparently you got a little bit of it in yourself too, honey. People got to be careful how they throw these words around, ghetto and stuff. I know plenty of ghetto people, honey, that got more scholarship in their pinky than most of these motherfuckers got in their whole entire body. Got more intelligence, more scholarship, done live more life. But people just like to throw these words around. Anyway, y'all have a good morning. Thank you so much for being here with your girl. I will be dropping the link to Officer Pillsbury and to Lotus Flower channel at the end of the video. This video will not stay up, you guys. This is just a fun video. It's also an educational video. Neglect is very much abuse. It's also me deading the issue. Me actually taking a side, because like I said, when the whole Priscilla B. Taylor thing happened, I was very mum and silent because it was just one person against the other. But when I saw that video, I had to say something. I had to take a side. Like I said, it happened a long time ago. That child was 17 months old. So prayerfully, she's got her shit together. I don't know. If she hasn't gone to counseling, I don't think she has. But y'all have a wonderful morning, and thank you all for spending it with me. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Peace.